What do you love? What do you love? Who do you love? There are a lot of ways to answer that question. When you have free time, what do you spend your free time on? What do you spend your money on? What do you love? I want you to be thinking about that question as we talk about Solomon this week. We've been talking about Solomon for the last few weeks, and the first time we talked about him, we talked about how he asked for wisdom from the Lord, and the Lord was so happy that he asked for wisdom that he gave him other things like riches and a strong kingdom and things like that. Then we talked about how Solomon built a temple to the Lord to glorify the Lord, and how lavishly he decorated the temple and how he gave to the Lord so many things. The Lord gave Solomon wisdom, but does that mean that Solomon used it all the time in every decision he made? We're going to find out today. Let's turn to 1 Kings 11, verses 1 through 4. 1 Kings 11, verses 1 through 4. Now King Solomon loved many foreign women, along with the daughter of Pharaoh, Moabite, Ammonite, Edomite, Sidonian, and Hittite women, from the nations concerning which the Lord had said to the people of Israel, You shall not enter into marriage with them, neither shall they with you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clung to those in love. He had 700 wives, which were princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. For when Solomon was old, his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not wholly true to the Lord his God, as was the heart of David his father. What did Solomon love? Who did Solomon love? Right there, the first verse, it says he loved his foreign wives. Loved many foreign women. What did that lead to? Loving all these foreign women, what did that lead to? It led to disobedience, because it says, and it's referring to a verse, Deuteronomy 17:17, when it says, concerning which the Lord has said to the people of Israel, You shall not enter into marriage with them. So God says, all of these people who have foreign gods, who have different gods than you do, don't marry them. Why? Because it'll turn your heart away from the true God, from God. So Solomon loved foreign women, which led to disobedience. And what did this disobedience lead to? It wasn't just he disobeyed God, he turned to foreign gods. And it says his heart was turned to other gods because he clung to these women in love. Are you able to decide who you love? Is love a decision? Yes. Yes. You can decide who you love. Choose carefully. If the person or thing that you are choosing to love is not drawing you closer to the Lord, I want you to make a difficult decision to turn from them and turn back to the Lord. Do you hear what I'm saying? Love can be full of feelings. You can feel love, but it's also a decision. Who do you love? Part of loving is spending time, spending thought energy on someone or something. Can you choose what you think about? Yes, it says take captive every thought. Can we choose what we think about? Yes. Can we choose how we spend our time? Yes. Can we choose who and what we love? Yes. So choose carefully. Where will you allow your thoughts to stay? It can be you have a stray thought and then you take it captive. Does that thing or that person bring me closer to the Lord? No? I'm going to stop thinking about them or stop thinking about it. Where do you spend your time? Does the thing that you spend most of your free time on bring you closer to the Lord? If not, you may need to change how you spend your free time. How do you spend your money? If the thing that you spend most of your money on does not bring you closer to the Lord, you may need to rethink how you spend your money. These things are a choice. Could Solomon have chosen not to love many foreign women? Yes. He definitely could have chosen not to marry 700 women and have 300 concubines. Those are choices. We need to make careful choices. Choose carefully who you love. I'm not talking just about boy-girl relationships, but friends. You love your friends. Is this friend the type of person that is bringing you closer to the Lord? And then later on, when you start dating, be very careful. Does this person bring me closer to the Lord? You can choose who you love. You can choose what you love. Why did Solomon love all of these women? He may have really loved the prestige that came with having so many wives. You have to be really rich to support 700 wives and 300 concubines. So we could have liked how it made him look to have that many women. It also says that they were princesses. His wives were princesses. So it could be that he loved the treaties and agreements that he had with other nations because he had so many wives. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure why he loved them. But we do know that he didn't love them because they were bringing him closer to the Lord. That's not why he loved them. He chose to love them even though they weren't bringing him closer to the Lord. We read further and we see that this decision brought about the end of the kingdom of Israel and Judah being together. The Lord becomes angry with him because he is turned to foreign gods, and he says, because of this, the kingdom is going to be taken away from you. Not in your lifetime, but in the lifetime of your son. And so we see that the kingdom of Israel and Judah becomes split between Rehoboam and Jeroboam. And Solomon's son is left with just one tribe, Judah. And then Jeroboam takes all the rest of the tribes, and he is the king of them. And so because Solomon's heart was divided between the Lord and foreign gods, the kingdom of Israel was divided between Judah and the other tribes. The Lord takes us seriously. And the Lord takes it seriously, our decisions of who to love and who to serve. Do the people and things that you love bring you closer to the Lord? Think about it. If they don't, I want to challenge you to make the really difficult decision to choose to love something else. Stop loving the things that bring you away from the Lord and love the things that bring you towards the Lord. That's my challenge this week. What do you love? Who do you love? And does it bring you closer to the Lord?